The Dialogue of the Savior Explained. Introduction: The Late Night Transcript. Imagine scoring a front row seat to an exclusive master level seminar led by a brilliant teacher. There are no textbooks, no slideshows, and no easy multiple choice questions. Instead, the professor challenges your entire understanding of reality, pushing you to look past the surface of the physical world. You are encouraged to ask your toughest questions, argue your points, and debate the very meaning of existence. This is the exact atmosphere of the Dialogue of the Savior. Unlike traditional historical narratives that focus on linear plot lines, miracles, or epic battles, this ancient text plays out like an intellectual transcript. It is a dynamic, fluid conversation where the students are not just passive listeners. They are active debaters, wrestling with massive concepts like the illusion of time, the entrapment of the material mind, and the ultimate path to self-knowledge. Chapter 1: Overcoming the World of Matter. The dialogue opens with the Savior establishing a sharp foundational premise. The physical and material world is a temporary landscape filled with heavy burdens and illusions. He warns that it is incredibly easy for human beings to live their entire lives on autopilot, reacting only to physical desires, social pressures, and the constant fear of mortality. The student Matthew steps forward with a direct, logical question. Lord, if the material world is an illusion, how do we actually find the truth? Where do we begin to look? The Savior responds with a famous cryptic formula. The place where there is no envy, there is the truth. He explains that envy, jealousy, and greed are the primary anchor lines that tie a human mind to the material world. When you're constantly comparing yourself to others or obsessing over physical possessions, your mind is operating in a state of lack. To find the truth, a student must completely detach from these surface level distractions and recognize that the ultimate source of light and identity is already embedded within their own consciousness. Chapter 2: Cosmic Tour and the Power of Mary. As the conversation deepens, the boundaries of the room seem to dissolve, shifting from a quiet discussion into a profound, shared mental vision. The text describes the core group standing atop a high mountain, looking down at the sweeping architecture of the cosmos, the movement of the stars, and the underlying grid of reality. During this cosmic tour, it is Mary who emerges as the most perceptive student in the group. The text notes that she speaks not just as a follower, but as a peer who completely grasps the depth of the lesson. She observes the vastness of the universe and asks about the nature of the soul's journey after it leaves the physical body. The Savior praises her insights, openly stating that Mary speaks as a woman who has understood completely. Through this exchange, the text delivers a radically progressive message for the ancient world. True wisdom and spiritual authority have absolutely nothing to do with gender or social status. They belong entirely to whoever has the focus, clarity, and discipline to look past the surface noise of the world. Chapter 3: The Light Within and Passing the Final Exam. The final act of the dialogue focuses on graduation, how a person transforms from a student into a master. Judas asks a practical question about the mechanics of the soul. How does the light within us shine? And how do we maintain it when things around us are dark? The Savior explains that human beings are essentially dual citizens. We have a physical body that belongs to the earth, but we possess an internal intellectual spark that belongs to the infinite source of light. To pass the final exam of life, you cannot rely on blind belief or rigid checklists. You must attain Gnosis, a deep experiential self-knowledge. The Savior states that when a person fully awakens to their true identity, the heavy, chaotic laws of the material world lose all power over them. The dialogue ends not with an explosive cosmic battle, but with a beautiful sense of intellectual liberation. The students realize that the Savior isn't a distant ruler to be feared. He is a cosmic guide, showing them that they carry the exact same light, potential, and freedom inside themselves. Epilogue: Deconstructing the Modern Noise. When the final lines of the dialogue of the Savior fade, we are left with a text that functions remarkably like a modern philosophical checklist. When navigating today's hyper-connected landscape, this ancient conversation hits close to home. Every single day, algorithms, advertisements, and social media feeds try to trap your mind in the material world, telling you that your worth is dictated by your appearance, your bank account, or your follower count. The mindset breeds the exact envy, anxiety, and division that the text warns against. The dialogue of the Savior challenges you to step out of the crowd and become an active participant in your own life. It reminds you that real intelligence and strength mean taking a step back, questioning the default settings of society, and cultivating your inner character. By mastering your mind, refusing to be driven by jealousy, and seeking genuine understanding, you unlock an unshakable perspective that thrives no matter what chaos the material world throws your way.